My budget's whole existence is to pay off my debt and keep me out of debt. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jayla Blanco and I talk everything personal finance, motherhood, and minimalism. Today we're talking about how to create a simple budget to get out of debt and stay out of debt for good. So the biggest problem I see about budgeting and when people are teaching about budgeting is people make it so complicated. In 2021, my husband and I tried to budget using Every Dollar app, following Dave Ramsey. We really did try to budget. We failed miserably. We didn't have any money. We were broke AF. It's not fun to budget when you are broke and in debt. But that's the time you need to budget the most. Looking back, I know it's because it was too complicated. I was trying to make all of these categories, and in reality, it just needed to be simple, and I just needed to have the awareness of what I was spending. My reason for wanting to get out of debt was to set my children up for financial freedom, to show myself and my family I do have financial literacy. This wasn't taught to me, but I can learn and I can change my behaviors. So the first step is take a deep breath. Be open to budgeting. Some people are highly triggered by the word budget, AKA my husband felt like budgeting restricted him and made it so he couldn't do the things he really wanted to do. However, now that we've consistently been budgeting for almost 1 year, it's actually the opposite. We're able to put money where we really want to spend it and what we find is very valuable for us. And the things that we don't really care about, we take money from those categories. So budgeting has given us freedom and the ability to take control back of our financial life. Again, there are different ways to budget. People have like 50, 30, 20, where 50% of your income goes to fixed expenses, 30 goes to flexible expenses, and 20 goes to debt or investments. But sometimes you don't make enough money to do 20%. Your fixed expenses are way more than 50%. So this is my simplest way to explain it and simplest way to just take action. Some people like to do this paper and pen. Some people like to use an app. I like to use You Need a Budget because I am type B, I am lazy. I want it's all there for me. It connects to my bank. I prefer You Need a Budget. People also like to use Excel sheets because some people love doing that. I tried it, didn't work for me. But you do whatever works for you and you can try something, and if it doesn't work, try something else. First, you will track your spending. Take all the judgment out of this. You're just an observer. You're flying over your bank statements and just looking at it as if it were your friend. So you pull up your bank statements, you're gonna write down everything you're spending for the last 1 to 3 months. I suggest 3 months so you have a good average, but if things are relatively the same for you, just do the last month. You'll calculate your income. So looking at your bank statements, how much money hits your bank account every month? If you're a W-2 employee, it usually is the same every month. If you're a contractor or a freelancer, take the last 3 months and average your income. This is your net income. So taxes taken out, it's your take-home pay. And you can make bulk categories. Your fixed expenses. Fixed expense are things that come out of your bank account every month. They're the exact same amount. Mortgage, insurance, childcare. And then the next section, you'll write your debts. Because you were watching this to get out of debt and stay out of debt. Personal loan, credit card, you'll need 3 things: the current balance, the interest rate, and the minimum payment. Next section you'll write down are your flexible expenses. Now when I say flexible, I don't mean getting your nails done or your hair done all the time. I'm talking about things that vary in the amount you pay, but they are highly necessary. Groceries, clothes, eating out, fun money, miscellaneous, your kids' stuff, things that you have to spend money on, but they are necessities. things can get complicated. People like to create all these categories and all of these things you have to do. Simple, baby, simple. You have your income. You have your 3 sections. Now with your income, you will allocate money to fixed expense section. Next, your debts. Allocate all the money to your minimum payments for debt. Allocated my money to minimal flexible spending. Whatever money's left, $20, $100, $1,000, the more money you can free up, the faster you can pay off your debt. There's 2 ways you can pay off those debts. One is called the snowball method, where you pay off the smallest balance first. So you're paying that minimum payment and any extra money goes towards that debt. As soon as that is done, you're done with it. That minimum payment and that extra money goes to the next smallest balance. So the avalanche method, where you pay off the debt with the highest interest rate. You move on to the second highest interest rate and you go through that way. Some people like the avalanche method because in the long run you will pay less interest. However, I liked the snowball method because it's more of a psychological thing. You gather more momentum and are more motivated to get out of debt. The budget only works if you are checking it daily, weekly, to say, okay, how much did I spend today? And put them in each section. Okay, I paid rent today. I paid my minimum payment for my credit card. I bought $200 worth of groceries. And it keeps you on track. If you start going over, okay, I have $500 for groceries and I've already spent $400 and there's still 2 weeks left of the month. Yes, I'm eating beans and rice. This is a short-term sacrifice. How to stay out of debt are these things called sinking funds, AKA piggy banks. They can be a real piggy bank, a virtual piggy bank, savings account, however you want to do it. Sinking funds are the only reason you will stay out of debt because things come up and there are emergencies. However, there are things that come up that you can plan for. Some of our sinking funds are car insurance, car registration, birthdays, dentist appointments, things we know we will have to pay for in the future, but we're saving a little bit of money every month. So when it comes time to pay for that, we already have the money. What would happen before is things would come up, we would pay for it on our credit card, and then we would have to pay for things that already happened in the past. That sucks. I want to save up money now to pay for things in the future. At the end of every month, my husband and I have a ritual. We like to do something fun, make cinnamon rolls while we do our budget. We ask ourselves 3 questions. What went well this month? What can I improve? What am I looking forward to next month? We really try not to judge each other. And again, keep it simple, guys. You're just waiting for the perfect time, the perfect budget, the perfect app. It's never gonna come. Just start now. Time is going to be passing us anyway. So might as well get out of debt, get those shackles off, break free. Okay, thank you for watching. Do you budget? Comment down below what's your favorite thing about budgeting, or why you hate budgeting, why it's scary, why it's hard. Let me know. Let's help each other out.